Okay, everybody, I think we're all here. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Cindy Howard, and I have been with DS Domination since pre-launch with Kenya and Trent and the rest of us. And I'm so glad that you guys are here tonight. We're still having, I think we're getting pretty much everybody on here. We've got, I think, one more person on the panel. Do we have him here, Kenya?
We have a few technical difficulties with a couple of our panelists. Timothy and Sheila are having a hard time with their webcams. But we're going to go ahead and start this Dream Team Hangout. So I'll just let you take over.
Okay, perfect. I'll just go ahead and give you just a little bit about myself. I actually met Kenya about a year ago at a previous company. And one of the great things about DS Domination, I think, is I've been doing network marketing for like about 10 years. And during that time, each one of those companies was a product-based company. You either put it on your face, you drank it to lose, 30 or 40 pounds. It was a product company so that you had to use the product, but you didn't make money just as a customer. And so when this came along with DS Domination, where our customers could actually make money, it was just, how could you not do it? It just seemed like the perfect place to be, the right time, everything just fit. So I jumped on in, and the eBay side of it is just amazing. I don't list quite as many as everybody else does. I probably do about 40, probably 30% eBay and the rest affiliate. And the sales are just incredible. The profits are incredible. And then the affiliate side of it, it's just the sky's the limit for it. So I guess what I really, really love about this is the fact that the customers, it's those customers that actually can start making money the first day. And I don't know how about the rest of you feel about that, but that's really what drew me, was the fact that the customers could make money, and then my team's making money on the affiliate side. So that's what I just love about DS Domination. So why don't we go ahead and who do we want to kick it off? Why don't you, Tommy? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do? I mean, are you currently employed? What's your past been? And then how are you doing with DS Domination, and what have yours been?
Okay, great. For those who know, hopefully I don't know if I have a lag.
Can you hear us?
My name's Tom Rodriguez from Boston. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know if my connection tonight is a little shaky the whole night. My name's Tom Rodriguez. I'm 26. I've been in network marketing for a little over 2 years. I'm not employed, and honestly, I don't plan on ever going back to a job again. I've had a lot of success in this industry, with some of my other companies that I've been in, and they've been great, and I really like them, and for what they taught me, the value in them, the culture, the people. But companies that I've been in, a lot of them, my teams weren't really making a whole lot of money, and that's what eventually got to me. Me making, a high 5-figure income per month, with my teams barely making a couple $100. So for me, DS Dominations, like, I heard about it back in, I don't know, August. I didn't join right away because I had something else that I was working on. Actually, Trent introduced me to it, and I saw it, and I didn't really look at it. And after a couple months, and then I really finally took a look at it once things started settling down, and I was just getting the hang of what the other project that I was working on, and then I really just saw how easy it was, like, just to make money on eBay. Everybody knows eBay, everybody knows Amazon. So I guess it was just a no-brainer for me. I joined it. I actually am working on myself. And I mean, honestly, what I can tell you is, I mean, it gets no easier. it gets no easier than just copying and pasting and doing what Roger teaches and just pasting it onto eBay. It's literally, it's grandma proof. You know, anybody could do this. And what I like is that I have
Tommy, I think we have a problem with Tommy's sound.
Can you hear me now?
And now we can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on my phone right now. My computer's acting up for some reason, or the Wi-Fi connection. I don't know. But I don't know what last thing you heard. But Ds Dominations, it's been a very interesting company, should I say. It's the training that they provide here, the commission payout for the affiliates, and like I said, just how easy and duplicatable it is, because, you know, being leaders in this industry, if you're making all the money by yourself and your team is not eating, if they're not making any money, after a while it does start getting to you. And in Ds Dominations, it's literally a win-win for everybody. It's simple as copy and paste. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, they easier than that, especially for those who don't have to learn.
Hey, Tommy, we can't hear you at all. Like, it's so choppy, we don't even know what you're saying.
Money in a lot of companies.
Yeah, I know. I can't hear either.
We can't hear you. Maybe we should move on, and then Tommy, maybe if your internet connection gets a little stronger, we can try again, because we'd love to hear your story.
Yeah, and just like what Tommy was saying about how other people on your team aren't making money, I think that's what so many people, even on this Hangout, can relate to, is if you have been in network marketing before and you were an affiliate, and it was you were maybe making the money, but your team wasn't making the money. I earned my BMW in 41 days with a previous company. I helped 7 other people earn their BMWs, but it didn't last very long because the rest of the people on their teams, they didn't make the money. And so finally, this is like a breath of fresh air, because not only are each of your customers making money, and like Tommy said, it's like grandma proof. You copy and you paste. And then if you decide to do it as an affiliate, that's just icing on the cake and all that extra money. So Thad, why don't you jump in if you're ready and tell and share your story, because you're just killing it on eBay, I know.
Oh, I just want a BMW. Just going to go buy my own, though. No, I came in from the beginning of DSD, pre-launch. Came in with Trent, and that was got started. And to start my eBay stuff, I had about $200 in my pocket to get going, and which was great to be able to start another business after having years of running my own business. In 2012, I had to go into bankruptcy, and kept wanting to restart something that could get me back into a 6-figure income, and that was just not going to happen with the startup costs, without being able to go out and get, you know, thousands of dollars worth of money again from a bank. And is my dog? Can you guys hear that in the background? Okay.
That's okay.
Anyways, got with 200 within 3 months, I was already making $2,000 a month. I did my first $2,000 month on eBay in December, and so turned that 200 within 3 months. I was able to pull a $2,000 month in December. So to be able to do that, that was a good start. It was a good start. Not to even, I'm sorry, can you please, I've got to go take care of a dog issue real quick. I'm sorry, I can be right back. Hang on.
You know what? Life happens around here.
While we're waiting.
I've got to tell you. Sure. Who do we want to get up next here?
I am so
we
sorry.
Want to go ahead and see, can we get Sheila? Oh.
So sorry about that. That's live stuff right there. Anyways, like I was saying, did great on eBay. Still am doing great on eBay. Have come back into my busy season of working, but am able to still keep everything going on a part-time basis, which is nice. I've got an affiliate team that I've never dealt with before. I've was in marketing with previous company for a few months before it was just the typical MLM kind of thing to where, you know, top 5% make money, the rest of them don't. I was a huge, hey, I'm not making any money. And that was, so I was a little cautious with DSD, but I completely understand eBay. My mother has been a power seller on eBay for over a decade. And it was just knowing what success she has had, then seeing what success Roger has had, and having him lay out a simple platform for us to follow. And it's been easy. I'm not a computer literate guy. I'm not quick on the computer. And it is just cut and paste. I mean, grandma can do it. 10-year-olds can do it. It's really just simple. And it's nice to have something that's that easy to follow, that I don't have to have an endless amount of employees. I don't have to have, I work with basically other subcontractors, and that's nice. I mean, it's just everybody does their own thing. Everybody does it at their own pace, and everybody makes money doing it. And that's really, I don't know what else to say with it.
That's great, Pat. You know, and the thing is like you said, you started with $200. I mean, you started with $200 and you hit Power Seller, haven't you by now?
I hit Power Seller within my first 3 months. I hit Power Seller as well as Top Rated Seller.
Exactly.
And that was just customer service, putting customer service in. I concentrated. I probably don't sell as much as some other people do, but I have a very high profit rate on everything that I do sell. I'm big on overcutting. I think with what Roger's taught us on titling and being able to title stuff, that there's so many ways with once you get into the Elite and Unleashed training to be able to get your product out there and get your product seen, that I have some stuff that is selling internationally now. In the last 2 weeks, I just kind of found a little niche that seems to go well internationally. And so that's really started being nice, having that go. And again, just to be able to, I would have never ever thought of selling internationally. It's nothing. My mom very seldom ever sold internationally, and so it would have been, if I would have ever tried to do this on my own, would have had the slightest clue of how to get through all of that, doing the drop shipping.
That's just great. That's awesome. Okay, who else do we have that we want to get to here next? Do we think, can Sheila get on yet? Kenya, do you know? You're muted, Kenya.
I see Sheila's on, but I see that she's still muted.
Yeah, I'm not seeing her. She's actually not able to she can't even hear us, so.
Okay, do we want to go ahead? Kenny, do you want to drop in, or do we want to go ahead and go to Jeremy?
Jeremy, are you on?
I sure am.
Great.
Hopefully I'm not too loud
Okay,
here.
Jeremy. No, not at all.
Okay, hopefully I can make this through here without coughing. If I cough, I'm sorry. Something just hit me the last few minutes and just driving me insane. But, well, my story is like Trent and several other people on here. I've been a musician most of my life. I moved to Branson, Missouri about 21 years ago and just almost went broke. I'd heard about all the people on here, how they were doing things, and I found out about the DS Domination by sheer accident. And my brother had been going out, and like you see on some of the TV shows now, where they go out to all the storage sheds and storage wars, all the stuff like that, he'd been doing that for years. Then it became popular on TV. Everybody started doing it, so he went from making a lot of money to nothing, almost overnight. So when I told him to check this out and just give me his opinion on it, he looked at this and he said, when can I get started? So I knew right then that I had something that, that wasn't the normal network marketing, MLM, get your best friend so they can go broke so you can make a couple of dollars off of them, which I hated. 17 years of doing that, I hated that. I failed at every one of them. And I'm man enough to say that I failed at every one of them now. But anyway, growing up, we also had a couple of wholesale retail stores. We'd have to travel from around Shreveport, Louisiana to Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, about once every month, every 3 to 5 weeks. That was 1,000, 1,200 miles. We had to buy the inventory, pay for it up front, and hope that somebody would want it as much as we did. With this, I've never seen anything. I've never packaged it. I've never shipped it. And I keep the profits from it. It couldn't get any easier than that. So I started October the 1st, and on February the 14th, I traded in I moved up from a 20-year-old Ford Ranger that was just about to fall apart. I drive until the wheels fall off, and the wheels were just about to fall off on this thing. And so traded up to a program SUV. And with the profits that I'm making from DS Domination and eBay, it's paying for itself. So 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, I'd have never been able to do that. With this, thank goodness I am. I'm not having to take any money out of the family budget to pay for this new vehicle. And actually, I've got a few dollars extra to do some things that I want to do. Buy some new photography equipment or new music gear, something like that. So people that are looking at this, if they've ever had any bad luck with anything else, give it a shot. You don't have anything to lose, and it's great.
That's great, Jeremy. Jeremy, how much time do you spend either daily or how many days during the week? What do you think your time is that you spend, listing items?
Oh, about an hour or two a day. Right, my goal is, I have a little over 200 items listed right now, and my goal is to list a minimum of 10 items, new items per day. My goal is to have 1,000 items up, or 1,000 listings with multiple quantities on each item by the end of July, or end of June, 1st of July. That's what my goal is.
That is just great. What would you, like, for anybody else that's maybe on the Hangout that isn't in DS Domination just yet, what do you think has been either the easiest thing for you, and then again, do you think, have there been any, little glitches or struggles that you might have had so that, somebody coming in brand new, what can they expect?
My words of, I won't say words of wisdom on that, but Roger's got all that. Follow everything to the letter. If it says don't do it, don't do it. I tried to do one thing my way, and it just about bit me in the rear end. So if it's on the videos and he says do it this way, do that, and don't try to do it your own way because it won't work as easy.
Exactly. It's that cutting corners. There's so many things I think that a lot of us, we probably get a lot of the same questions that people will ask us, and normally 99.9% of the time, all of those questions that we get asked, all of that's in the training. And as long as everybody follows those modules like step by step, everybody that I know, they're just having incredible success. And in fact, today, there was a post, I don't know how many people saw it, and then I got a private message because I had talked to him earlier several months ago, and it was someone on the team that was hoping that just somehow they would be able to buy a home again. And today they just closed on a townhouse and are homeowners once again after having severe financial difficulties, and they owe it all to DS Domination. So it's just a normal everyday person that this is, this is helping so many people.
I've had my
That's
kids
awesome.
come up and they'll see that I'm listing stuff, and they say, "Daddy, have you thought about this item? Can you see if it's on there?" And so, and several things that they've told me I've listed and I've sold.
Awesome.
That's great. And Kenya, I think you experienced it too, where some of the people, their kids are actually the ones that are telling them exactly the items that are hot and what's selling in their age groups and the success that they're having.
Yeah, it's true. I've got a guy in Canada who's 15-year-old and 13-year-old, I think, are their ages. They're trying to, well, they're not trying. They're actually listing on eBay, and his response was, I don't know if I should be mad or excited, but my kids are selling more than I am. They're doing it under his supervision, and they're doing great. Just so you know, Sheila did get on. She doesn't have camera, but she has mic. So if she just can figure out how to unmute herself,
Okay.
we can hear from her too at some point.
Okay, I think she's unmuted. So Sheila, why don't you tell us a little bit about how long you've been with DS Domination and what kind of results you're having? Okay, we can't hear Sheila. She's unmuted. April, why don't we go ahead and try you, and then we'll come back to Sheila if she can get her mic straightened out there.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, I'm the grandma. Mommy said it's grandma proof. I'm the grandma. I was waiting to say that. Well, before I met Kenya, I had sold Mary Kay, Avon, Gold Cannon candles, and I hated all of them. I loved the products, but I hated all of them because I hated having parties and having to go and sell them. And then I met Kenya. She was still in the Sozo. Is that what it was, Kenya? And she told me about that, and I still kind of wasn't interested. And then I saw her post on Facebook about DS Domination, and I'm like, now that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I asked her about it, and she told me all about it, and I'm like, this is exactly what I'm looking for, because I can do it in my home. Nobody's going to bother me. I don't have to bother anybody. I don't have to see anybody. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, as a lot of people know, and I'm doing my DS Domination. And I mostly do the eBay side. And I started off really, really slow. And as I added more items to my list, I think I have 165 items now, and now I sell daily. So as you get a few more items on there, I think it helps also. And I got really good communication with the people I sell, or anybody who contacts me, so I have pretty good feedback. I think I'm up to like 109 now, and most of it is that I have good communication. So that helps a lot. And I'm now a power seller also. So I'm doing, I know if I put more time into it, I would probably go up even higher, but I'm comfortable right now where I am, and I'm going to work on the affiliate side here soon. That's my goal, is to start getting more into the affiliate side, making some more big bucks. But I love it. This is exactly what I was looking for, and in time my plan is to retire and be able to travel back and forth to see my granddaughter and my daughter and go wherever I want and not worry about money.
Oh, that's great. And for you, I'm sure, as far as like the different webinars weekly, and if not, we've got the recordings. As far as, do you think that the training is pretty step by step, and how easy was that training for you to follow?
It was very easy for me to follow, and I just did. I put it on my iPad. I put all the videos on my iPad. I would open them up on my iPad, and I would do the work on my regular laptop. So that way it was right there. Roger was right there talking to me as I did it on my computer, and it was so much easier that way. It was, Grandma? Ready? What did he say?
Grandma proof.
Grandma proof? Yeah. And as Kenya knows, my son is now doing it, so it's turning into a family event.
Oh, that's perfect. I just think, for pretty much any age, young, old, in between. And one of the other really cool things, too, that I'm hoping that we might be able to get a couple of them on some Hangouts in the future is this has really been life-changing for people, that they may have, they can still use a computer, they may be wheelchair-bound, they may have some type of a disability, but we have changed some lives that some of the stories that are coming out are just amazing. So, that's another thing that, by doing this on the computer, following the step-by-step, these people have been able to have great success and really, really make a difference in their lives too. Okay, so, Lee. Yes.
I just wanted to mention
Jeremy,
something
go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to mention something right here. I said that I had been doing some type of network marketing or MLM for about 17 years, and I want to mention something here that I forgot to mention. Just in the short time that I've been in with DS Domination, all the training that I have gotten with DS Domination and the Dream Team, everybody in all the companies used to say, well, you need to do this, you need to do this or that or whatever, but they would never go in depth to tell you how or show you what to do or how to do it. They just say you need to do it. With this lays everything out step by step. So you watch a little bit of a video, pause the video and do it, then play the video a little bit more, pause it, do exactly what they said. I didn't have a clue how to do some of the stuff that I now have set up. And it took me about a day to get everything set up, and it was for free, where, nobody else would ever tell you, or they wanted a fortune for that information, and it's free for us. So that's just incredible.
Exactly. And I don't know if there's anybody else on here that wants to chime in on that too. And that's what everyone finds is, you watch the videos, all the way through, then you come back and open up your screens, and just like you said, you stop the video and you do that task. Start the video again and then complete that task. And before you know it, you've got your account up selling, and people literally can have their first sales within the same 24 hours of just starting, DS Domination and getting their eBay first listings up.
My wife thought I was joking when I told her about this, and so to prove it to her, I told her, I said, I want you to tell me one item, and let's list it. We listed one item. It was some type of kitchen something. I don't remember what it was. And I said, let's just do that. We went in, started watching a movie. 20 minutes later, I heard my cell phone go ka-ching. She said, what in the world was that? I said, that item we just listed? She said, yeah. I said, we just sold one of them. From then on, she tells me if I'm out of my office, she says, why don't you get back in your office? You got more work to do on eBay.
Oh, that's a great story. Does anybody else have any great stories from some of the items that you've listed that, one of the other things is that Roger tells us all, don't, just because you don't like something, that doesn't mean that you don't want to list it. Because just because we have a personal preference of something that, we may just think, oh, that will never sell. I would never buy that. Somebody else will. And you could list some of the most bizarre things that you have no interest in, and it sells within a few hours of listing it up on eBay.
Cindy, I could not agree with you more. That's the stuff that I've got selling internationally right now just kind of cracks me up. I would never own it myself. I would never buy it. It was just something I found that had sold and started putting it up, and was very surprised when I started seeing it sell internationally. It was just it was when the first one sold, I said, "Oh, hey, all right, it sold." Then when the next 3 or 4 or 5 sold, I just started laughing. And I can't out my product, but that's international people are just sometimes they crack me up. But that's what's nice is that there are so many products that go to so many different people that, like you said, it's nothing. It's not necessarily what you like. It's just the training just brings you right to it. With any of the search techniques that Roger ever shows, they bring you right to the products that you need to find, and if it sells, you relist it, and it sells again. That's just the way it is. If it's sold once, it will sell again. And I have had a few other items that have sold that, again, like you said, are just interesting items. They can just be interesting. But it's fun. It's actually really fun a lot of times to find some of the stuff and then to see it sell, and especially when you get the bigger profit items on there. Just nice to be able to come home from doing something else all day, whether it be fun or whether it be another job or whatever it is, and see that you were making money while you were making money, or you were making money while you were out on a boat, or whatever the case may be.
That's so great. And you know what's really interesting too is I have actually started, building my team on the affiliate side, and I have people that are in Canada. I have people that are in Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, the Philippines, and when you start talking about international, what a lot of us don't realize here in the U.S. is that people internationally can't get access to a lot of the products that we have. And so you literally can take a product that might be $10, they'll pay $100, they'll pay $200 just to get that product. And you learn all of that in the training too.
Correct, very correct. And that's kind of going back with what Jeremy was talking about earlier on the training, just even going into the Dream Team training and whatnot, of everything being laid out for you. And again, just tying in with all of even the Roger's training. It just is laid out all in videos and makes it all so easy. I literally am computer illiterate. I'm not savvy on the computer at all. And to be able to go in and just go through a little bit of a video, put it on pause, do what you need to do, be able to go back at any time, and to review that video, it just makes a world of difference. That's with the training that Trent has brought into the back office of the Dream Team. That stuff has just been, I know things that I never even had a clue existed before. I had no clue what autoresponder was when I first started. I had no idea I could have a Google voice phone number for free. I knew none of that stuff. And that's with everything that's back in the Dream Team training. Really, it just made it step-by-step easy. It was a true easy button.
That's another thing too. Is mostly, everybody we love the eBay side. And I've got to tell you though, if anyone is considering the affiliate side, like you said, autoresponders, some of the terms that people use, none of us. I have people that didn't even know, how to do a capture page, and so what we've learned and what we share on the Dream Team and some of the things that is provided by being part of this Dream Team, that training center is over a $5,000 value what we learn. And even on the eBay side, there's more within just the Dream Team and all the support that everybody gets. I think that's a huge part of it also, is that we do have the help desk, so that if there are questions that people have with the eBay side of it, you can, everything's in that back office in the knowledge base. Again, most of your questions can be answered, but again, if you need to put in a help desk ticket, I get answers back within sometimes, an hour or 2 hours, or within the same day, 24 hours at least. So, if you do have a question that you just can't find the answer to, there's always somebody there at the help desk that's ready to help you, and answer those questions.
Most definitely. And I also just like kind of the whole family feel that we have within our group of just everybody helping each other as well, and getting people directed to the right place when they need to go, to the help desk or to a knowledge base, or just even to what video it is that can answer a lot of the questions for them. I just like the fact that we do kind of have that feel of everybody helping everybody. It's something that, compared to the very first MLM I was ever in my late teens, when they handed me a water filtration system and said, okay, yeah, have a good time with that, kicked me out the door and then would never answer another question. This is much, much different than that. Come a long ways.
Exactly. How many people here, I hope that everybody's going to Vegas, or that are going to try to get to Vegas, because I don't know everything, but I have been talking to Roger a little bit, and he's going to be carrying like a briefcase with handcuffs that are going to be like, cuffed to his hand, that we're not going to get that till we get to Vegas. But there's going to be a new guaranteed sales program coming out for DSD that is just going to take this business to the next level.
Excited to see it all.
Perfect. So I wonder, April, do you have anything else to add, or Jeremy, anything else that you'd like to add here?
No, I just want to say that if I can do it, I feel like if I can do it, there's anybody that can do it. It's just that easy. Just follow the videos step by step. Don't skip a step. Step by step, and you'll be able to do it.
Perfect. Sheila, I don't know if we've got your audio back. I hope you can hear me, but do you want to try and see if you can say anything, if we can hear you? I guess we still don't have Sheila's mic. Jeremy, is there anything else that you'd like to add here before maybe we wrap this up?
Well, I tell you what, like Thad said there, this is the only thing I've ever done where I felt like I was a part of a group instead of an outcast. Everybody, if we have a question that we can't figure out, or the videos don't tell us, help desk or our Facebook group or something like that, and they might not be in your group. Chances 90% of the time they're not, but hey, there we are. They'll answer your question so you can move on. So we're actually here helping everybody, no matter where you are, who you are, what team you're in. Doesn't matter. We're all here helping each other, and that's something I've never seen before.
Exactly, exactly. And again, and I have said that before, being in other network marketing companies, it was pretty much, we had our teams, we were on our own. The training that you get with DS Domination as a customer, I think, is far and above anything that I've ever experienced in any company ever before. And then again, on the affiliate side, I'm just so happy to see what's happening with people that have also came over to DS Domination from other companies that we've been together at also, that they did not have success in those companies. Coming to DS Domination, I'm seeing people stepping up their game. I'm seeing people that are having success for the first time in years and years and years. And that's all because of the training, and also because I think of the family that we've all become. So what I guess I would have to tell everybody is, if you've been invited by someone to be on this Hangout tonight, get back with the person that invited you. And for everybody else that's on here that are members, affiliates, you guys are rocking it out, and I hope you can keep coming back and joining us. We have these every Monday night. We'll have a new group of people on the panel each week, and hopefully we'll get these bugs taken care of. A few people weren't able to get their mics working tonight, so maybe we can have them back on again next week. Is there anything else that anybody would like to kind of finish off tonight? And Otherwise, we can go ahead and call it a wrap. Thad, anything? You good?
I'm good. Just like to say thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out with us.
Okay, then looks like we're wrapped tonight. And again, get back with the person that sent you here on the Hangout, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks, guys.